There are many mitigations against injection attacks. So that includes SQL injection, command injection, and XML injection, right? At the end of the day, all these mitigations are basically sanitizing user input. So there are many different unsafe and safe methods that you can actually use. OWASP has an amazing resource, of course, especially around SQL injection prevention. So I'll definitely, advise you to become familiar with that. At the end of the day, actually, they have 4 primary defenses against SQL injection. The first one is actually the use of prepare statements with parameterized queries. The second one is actually to use store procedures. Then the third one is used to whitelisting, right? Whitelist input validation, which can be problematic, of course, depending on how complex the application is. And then escaping all user supplied input, right? Now you also have additional defenses like enforcing list privilege. As I mentioned before, if your application is actually running as root, and if there's potentially an attack against it and it's vulnerable against one vulnerability, but then by making it run as root, then you completely overcomplicate the scenario, because now the attacker or you, the pen tester, can have free ability to actually do whatever to the system, right? And then the other thing that you also should do is performing a whitelist input validation as a secondary defense, right? Not as a primary defense. So again, become familiar with this site, not only about this cheat sheet that I'm showing in the screen, but also many other mitigation capabilities that OWASP is always adding in their website.